Hi, today we'll discuss something about 5 mistakes of a real estate broker. These mistakes are built out of observation of broking practices of brokers outside RE/MAX network and within the RE/MAX network across 91 countries during various stages of economy. Irrespective of how the market is, these mistakes are repeated by all brokers at one point or the other. If you really want to improve your broking practice, you need to have a strategy on solving these mistakes and ensuring that they do not come up again and again. So let us start with the first mistakes. Lack of communication with the customer. Suppose you have a customer for selling a property, and what do you do next? You list the property, you show it to buyers, you do property visits, you do open house, you can do a lot of things. However, most brokers do not communicate with the sellers that they have been working on the property. So they don't inform that the property is listed on RE/MAX network or has been listed on various portals, that they have given advertise, that they have given or done an open house, that they have shown a property. What is the feedback of the buyer? Have they discussed with a lot of brokers, and what is the feedback of them? There can be things like the property is overpriced. There can be things like the property needs some renovation. There can also be a problem with the neighborhood or a problem with the title clearance. However, whatever it is, whatever the feedback agent receives from the market should be communicated to the seller. Next mistake is improper focus. So if we have a focus of a market segment, then we can have more matching of property. For example, if you focus on 3 BHK, 4 BHK rentals in a particular market, then these rentals you can have more inquiries of this rental, and you can have more inventories of this rental, and there will be more deals done. However, if you focus on, say, commercial sales, commercial rental of 2 BHK, 3 BHK, 4 BHK, sale of 2 BHK, 3 BHK, 4 BHK, flats, bungalows, what will happen is eventually you will have a lot of inventory, lot of inquiry, but no transactions done because there won't be adequate matching. Another mistake is lack of knowledge of the particular market. It can be maybe information which you don't know. You don't know the legal things. Say maybe there is a market, there is a property which is available on 99-year lease, and you commit to the buyer that you will get a title of this property, it will be in your ownership. Actually, you should know that the entire thing is on lease. Now that is something when the customer comes to know that this broker misguided me, the broker loses respect. So it is very important that you have full knowledge of what you are selling and what you are recommending to your buyers. Another mistake which usually is done by brokers who have been established in the market is improper use of technology. The reason behind this is that first of all they go with the notion that they don't require this technology, and even if they adapt to it, they adapt it in a way which is not the best use of technology. For example, I have seen listings, the broker agents post their listings on their Facebook profile. I have yet to come across any deal closed with that strategy. However, if they post that they have done certain deals done, or they have done some charity work, or that they have done any kind of knowledge, they have done any kind of training, or they have done training sharing event, where customer education event. These kind of things should be put on your Facebook profile. Portals. Many agents think portals are number one expense. Actually, they are not the number one expense. They are a very great tool to generate listings. So I would recommend that you should undergo training from which Remax MGM provides for your use of technology in real estate and put it in implementation. Next mistake is lack of continuous lead generation activity. Irrespective of the market condition, you need to have a lead generation strategy in place and you need to follow it. It needs to be continuous and it has to be followed by. So, for example, some people have a strategy of giving advertisement in press, and as soon as the market, is spoiled, they stop the giving advertisement. That is not a very good strategy. However, if you have a low cost strategy and you keep on doing it for a long time, whether the market is good or bad, in real estate sales, the maximum sales you require is when the market is down, and usually when the market is down, you don't have a lot of excess cash. So what happens is most traditional brokers stop advertising when the market is down, and when the market is good, all brokers advertise. This reduces the effectiveness of the advertisement on one hand, and on the other hand, probably your business suffers the most when the market is down. So I would recommend that irrespective of the market, have a budget for lead generation and keep on doing it. So these were the 5 mistakes of a real estate broker, and please feel free to share your feedback at mgm@remax.in. Thank you.